Okay. Karen, are you there?
I am here.
Oh, yay.
Can you see us?
Can you see us?
I can. Can you see me?
No.
Oh, I just
Oh,
turned on
here
my
you are.
video.
Hey,
Here I am.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you all. I hope everything's going well out there.
Lovely out here right now. Um,
And outside.
yeah. Okay. It's 6 o'clock. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the January meeting of the Zoning Board of Review. I'm Kate Atwater Butcher. I am the chair. We have Jen Brady, our zoning official, and Sally Broussard, our stenographer. Karen Browning is online as she's our solicitor, and I'll let everybody else introduce themselves.
Bob Lillo.
Robert Closter.
I just brushed the dog. Okay. So, we have continuances this evening that we'll go through quickly just to get them off the plate. The only ones Old Mill Partners is actually LLC, Plat 14, Lot 42 is withdrawing their application. And I'll make a motion to approve the withdrawal without prejudice. All in favor? Okay. And then just Blue Dory, right? Okay. And then Blue Dory Resorts was a public hearing tonight. Blue Dory Resorts, Lot 6, Lot 140, fire number 61 Dodge Street, application by Ann Law for a variance from section 113 for construction of a dormer to add life safety stair improvement. They're asking to continue to February 28th. I will make a motion to schedule that for the February 28th meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, great. Okay, the first application of the evening is for John Hunt, Plat 4, Lot 16, fire number 622, Corn Neck Road. It's an application for a variance from section 306C to demolish the existing 4-bedroom dwelling and accessory structure and to construct a smaller 2-bedroom single-family dwelling and accessory structure outside of the coastal zone. Hi.
This is a substandard lot, and I think it's not gonna have to go forward.
Okay.
Positive it doesn't for the setbacks, but Jen and I still have to work out.
So why don't we schedule you?
Pardon?
Why don't we schedule you?
I want you to schedule it for February 28th.
Okay.
We may not be, we may not.
No. Just to back up a little bit, are they no longer, they're no longer merging the lot. So we're forgetting the whole, that's gone?
Yeah.
Go on. Just go on. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So Hunt down on Smith's property,
The previous decision,
where they were going to merge.
They backed away.
Okay. All right. So I'll make a motion to schedule this for the February 28th meeting. All in favor? Okay, great. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. The first hearing of the evening is 167 Grace Cove Road, LLC, Plat 19, Lot 72-1, fire number 1167, Grace Cove Road, application by David J. Beck and Deirdre E. Beck for a special use permit under sections 513D, 306E, 401 to convert an accessory residential structure to an accessory dwelling unit.
Good evening.
Hi.
I moved over here because
Where'd you go?
Oh, now it's on.
Yeah.
Better? Okay. This property is already developed. It has a house, a section 513, and an accessory residential structure on it. The new revisions to the zoning law authorized the creation of essentially 3 what we used to be called residential accessory structures, which are now called accessory dwelling units. 2 of those on a lot with a dwelling unit, so for a total of 3 with a special use permit. The Becks are here this evening, and their proposal is to turn an existing accessory residential structure, which is basically a living area without a kitchen, into an accessory dwelling unit simply by installing a kitchen. There's no change in external change in any building on the property. The house stays the same. The what the section 513 dwelling, which is now it's probably an accessory dwelling unit under the, stays the same. And the new building stays the same with you. And the building we're talking about, which is the garage in the back, stays the same, except a kitchen is added to it. There's no external construction.
And then the restrictions go on top,
And the restrictions will then be on,
applied.
the restrictions will apply to both of what would now be accessory dwelling units. So you'll have two units that are restricted to people working on the island year round, and one dwelling unit. The
So
house is free,
The original house, the garage, are the 513s, right? And
right?
then-
The garage turns into the accessory dwelling unit. The 513 stays the 513,
Which
which
is
is
the
now,
little house.
used to be red, now
Right, the
it's
original
blue.
house.
Yep, and then the main house in the back stays the main house.
Okay.
And we have Grant Beck and Dee Dee Beck are both here, and so is Doug Michelle, and my first witness is Grant Beck.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to raise your hand, state your name for the stenographer.
Grant Beck. My last name, Beck.
And you want to swear him in? Oh, Karen, can you swear him in?
Sorry about the delay there. You have raised your right hand. Thank you. Could you state your name for the record again?
Grant Beck,
And do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth during the course of this hearing?
yes,
Thank you.
Grant, does your family own a lot on the west side of Block Island is it on Dory's Cove Road?
Gracie.
Gracie's Cove Road.
Yes,
And let me show you a picture. There we go. That 19/72/1 provided by the town. Is your house, is your property, the property outlined in green,
yes,
labeled 1972/1?
yes,
Applicant's exhibit 1 is an aerial of the plat map.
Referring to the area, can you describe the property to the board and explain to them how the current buildings are used?
the bottom building is the barn is where I live, the garage underneath and living space up top. The building at the top, the original building on the property is where 3 employees that work for Lambs live, and the other building is currently empty.
And you live on the island full time and work on the island full time?
Yes,
And the building that you're living in, what you call the garage, is it a garage downstairs and a living area upstairs?
correct,
And there's no kitchen in that building?
no,
And the proposal this evening would allow you to put a kitchen in that proposal, in that
yes,
building,
yes,
with no other change to the property at all?
no,
I'll show you some maps prepared by Jeffrey Rigby Leather, which are proposed consisting of 1, 2, 6 sheets. Are these the floor plans for the 3 buildings on the property and the elevations for the house and the 513?
yes,
And referring to the last page. Does that show the barn with the proposed kitchen?
yes,
Okay. Applicant's exhibit 2 is a site plan. House plan.
There's all different dates and they're all prepared by Jeffrey Rigby Leather. There are
Jeffrey
7
Rigby
pages.
Leather.
There are all different names and dates.
Right. Yeah. So it shows does it show all 3 buildings? I'm sorry?
It shows 2, it shows the elevations
garage.
only for 2.
Okay,
It doesn't show the garage, and we have photographs of that, so we're gonna present that next.
I'm gonna count it. 1, 2, 3.
We do not have a class 1 survey. That was taken from a recorded subdivision plan that was indeed a class 2 survey in the old days. What do I have it? I might have it.
We did a flat map sign. They're not representative of the property.
No, but that, we got a plan, a recorded subdivision plan.
With the flat map, you can go on.
Right, but this is, Jeffrey Rigby Leather did this site plan based on a plan by Gary Lamont.
We also have, we also.
Was,
Dan, Patton,
we got
right,
that-
that's what this is. It's not.
This is what I'm on, they were all based on a 1970 subdivision plan, which was. And recorded.
This is
Survey, that's it.
survey, it's, yeah.
An engineer.
I thought there were-
N-
If you not have that, I can get it. Yeah, and probably the record of the
flat map.
survey.
Thank you.
And
Uh,
I'd like to show you a series of 5 photographs. These are these pictures of the existing garage.
Yes.
5 pictures.
Applicants exhibit 3 or 5 pictures of photographs of the garage from all angles.
Now, the property had a septic system approved in 2006, and a septic system approved in 2009, and then a third approved in 2021, which consolidated the other two and created an approved plan for 9 bedrooms. Is that correct?
Yes.
First of all, let me show you the the state approved OWTS design plan dated 10/21/21 for David J. Beck by Gary C. Lamont. Is this the consolidated and approved site plan?
Yes.
I mean OWTS plan?
Yes.
Four is the OWTS plans,
Oh, so that's what this one's referring to. Okay.
Yeah.
Applicant's exhibit
dated
two.
10/21/21 by Gary Lamont.
And that has been installed and is actively operating on the property right now.
Yeah.
I have also the construction permit 21/22-1680 approve 11/23/21 is this for that? Yes.
Yes.
5. 5 is the DEM approvals.
And I mentioned that there were 2006 and 2009 OWTSs or in one point, maybe ISDS incorporated into that plan. I have 2 certificates of conformance. One dated September 6, 2006, the other dated September 14, 2010. Certificate of conformance dated September 2006 for the first OWTS built on the property.
Yes.
And is this one dated September 24, 2010 for the second?
Yes.
06. And 7.
Okay. Certificate of conformances 6 and 7.
I have no further questions from Mr. Beck.
You guys have any questions?
And I understand, Jen, that I have not seen them, but we've been before the Conservation Commission and the Planning Board, and we've gotten favorable advisories for both, if those could be entered into the record.
Okay, applicants. Yeah, I was just gonna, I haven't had a chance to read them. That's 8, 9.
Yes.
Our applicants, their advisories from conservation, favorable advisory from conservation and favorable advisory from planning.
So the conservation should be, 8, and then the planning board advisory.
Just to go through things again for the board. You're the person living in the house, in the what this garage, which is gonna be the accessory dwelling unit.
Yes,
You live and you work on Block Island.
yes,
You understand that that building can only be occupied by somebody living and working on Block Island.
yes,
In the 513, you have 3 employees who live here year round,
that's correct.
work for you year round.
Yes,
And you understand that that building can also only be used by year-round residents of Block Island.
yes,
And that's your intention with this application.
yes.
So basically, the idea is to get yourself a kitchen.
Mr. Hoffman wasn't cutting it.
No.
I have no further questions for Mr. Beck.
Thank you. Anybody? I had a question.
I will say, under the ordinance, with a third one, we're allowed an increase in density for, I think it's about,
Right.
this is not taking advantage of that. This is sticking at 3.99%, where
So
it has
what
been.
what are the steps now? So we give the approval
Mm.
hypothetically. And then you do all the deed restriction.
We have deed restriction. No, we don't do, we basically have to file an affidavit with the building official every 3 years, zoning official every 2 years now? Okay, that says, that asserts that we're continuing to use it appropriately. Once we don't file that, we're not allowed to use it that way anymore.
I have those.
And then you either have to like abandon.
Abandon the use, get rid of,
I have those, and I don't have the Souls letter.
Joe, I have a question for you. On the application here, under existing structures on the property, it's listed the accessory structure, use accessory, is 488 square feet. And then the next question, identify all proposed structures or changes.
No, I don't. want-
That accessory goes to 573. Now,
that was, that,
wasn't it just the kitchen going into the building and nothing else is being changed?
nothing else is being changed. That was the mistake from a previous application, I believe. I think we corrected that. But all three buildings, there is no external construction,
Okay, thank
none.
you.
It's just the kitchen.
We do have an advisory from, as we submitted as they submitted as an exhibit advisory, from planning with a favorable advisory. I'm just making sure there's no caveats to it. You read it, it's good. Okay, and then also from Conservation Commission. And then we have one letter from an abutter dated November 5th.
Do you want that mark or just you're reading it?
I'm just reading it into the record. Dear Ms. Brady, unfortunately, my wife and I are unavailable to attend the November 16th zoning board meeting. I do, however, want to make it known that we, Raymond G. Soul and Lara Alon Soul of 938 Graces Cove Road, are firmly against the granting of this application for special use permit to convert the accessory residential structure to an accessory dwelling unit. Already, the property is used as a parking lot for Lamb's package service delivery vehicles, and the granting of this application will increase the traffic and erosion on Graces Cove Road. Observation of the property will show that there are already multiple persons living on the property. It's not our intention to be obstructionist, but we have reservations regarding the use of Graces Cove Road outside the intent of the zoning regulations and extend into commercial purposes zoning. I do not believe this is considered commercial. Thank you for your attention. Raymond and Lara Soul, 938 Graces Cove Road.
I have a quick question. How is the kitchen going to be that?
Can you make sure your mic's?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Mr. Beck, how is the kitchen gonna increase the traffic to your house?
I'm not sure. I don't think it will.
I know, I don't get it. And then it's, you guys don't do business out of your house, right?
No.
It's residential, so how
No.
is it used as a commercial zone?
It's not. We just park our trucks there.
All right, I was confused. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yes.
We think this application is basically entirely consistent with the comprehensive plan. One of the main items that the plan stresses as a difficulty in town is providing year-round housing for island workers. You amended the zoning ordinance to allow this under special use permit. There are no changes, there are no significant changes in the property, so it's consistent with what's there now. And it directly addresses the need for better housing for island workers. We think it's pretty simple.
Okay. This is a public hearing. If there's any comments or questions from the audience, now is your time to speak. Okay, I'll make a motion to close the public hearing and take it under advisement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay. The second hearing of the evening is Jennifer Phillips Trust, Plat 7, Lot 135, fire number 373 Sunset Hill, application for a variance from sections 113C and 307C for the addition of a second floor on an existing single-family dwelling.
Yes, my name's Mark Valancourt, representing Jennifer Phillips on,
Yeah, Mark, I'm going to have our attorney swear you in. Karen?
Good evening. Could you please state your name again for the record?
Mark Valancourt,
Could you spell your last name for me?
Vaillancourt.
And do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth during the course of this hearing?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Okay, on plot 7, lot 135, 373 Sunset Hill, we want to take the roof off and have a second floor for the kind of a bedroom, bathroom, sit down area with a small area for a deck on it. It's all going to be in the footprint. We can't have a deck right now because we only own 12 feet on one side and 13 feet on the other side. So we have to have it enclosed. So we're just trying to get a normal sized bedroom and in a bathroom that we didn't have to walk all the way across the house to go to, because right now that's what we have.
Okay, so do you have, so we want you to submit some exhibits so that we can mark them as the record. So
Okay,
as you're going and talking about things, if you want
Okay.
to submit your plans or
so
we can use the ones in the file if it's easier.
I have everything here.
Okay, that's great.
So
I just
what do I
wanted to
do?
make
Just
sure
bring
you
them
were
to you?
prepared to do that.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
So these are the four sides of the existing property right here.
Okay.
All written down.
Okay, existing photographs of the property as exists, all 4 elevations, 4 pages. Applicants exhibit 1.
The second set I have is the abutting neighbors. I got the 2 abutting neighbors. One's the Coles, and one's the Alfredos. This is
Okay. Applicants exhibit 2 is a photo of the abutters on either side of the property.
okay. What we have now is and this is in scale, all 4 sides of what we want to do. So the 2 shed dormers, and I went with like a Dutch hip. I'm trying to keep it a low profile look, but this is all 4 sides. It's scale, 1/4 inch for a foot, and this is what we want.
Applicants exhibit 3 are elevation drawings. Four pages.
Okay, these are all stapled together. Should I rip them apart or?
Is that the floor plans?
Yes.
No, they can be together if they're are they stapled?
Yes, but I could pull them apart.
No, it's okay, but because we can always submit these if.
Right. Right here.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
fine.
a lot right here. Shows a lot.
Okay, so Sally doesn't understand this. She case the record won't understand that, so. No, just what you're showing us is the plat map with the lot 135 on it.
And this is another one that shows the the square footage of how far the lines are,
So a site plan
Site
essentially.
the shed.
Yeah, so let's break this up. Sorry, I thought we were looking at floor plans. Okay, so exhibit 4 is site plan.
So this is two scale, 3/8 per foot. This is what I brought in front of you guys 10 years ago when we looked at that.
That's existing.
This is the front. And this is what's proposed, and this is not a scale.
So that is what we already submitted.
here.
So we don't need to submit that again.
This is, you only have a picture of the existing, but this is the existing of the west side.
Okay, well, yeah, let's get that.
And we don't need this one, we got the living scale.
Yep.
This is the south side.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Wanted to see it.
Yeah,
Picture.
but one to the,
This is
yeah,
not the scale because
I get you.
somehow it's a miracle by little things you make.
I don't understand that.
Spend a lot of time. on this stuff.
Okay, so exhibit 5 is the existing elevations.
This is hardship. This is not bedroom, okay?
Okay,
This is our living.
Yep. okay, exhibit 6 is interior photographs of existing bedroom and living room.
Okay, this is existing, this is downstairs.
Okay. Downstairs being the main floor.
Yes, it's 10 by 10.
Yep.
That's the bedroom. And this one, when we go up,
Okay. So existing, so 7 is existing floor plan of the first floor. And then this is new, right? This is what the new,
yeah, this is, supposed to be.
existing,
Yeah, this is why I did two of them. You don't, that's. Well, this is the area 10 by 6, that's going to be on the same footprint, but it's going to be outside. It's about, yes.
so this is not first floor?
The second floor.
Oh, I got you. I saw the first floor before. I got you. Okay. All right.
It's like, it's like, farmer's porch, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not doing the whole house, just the.
So is anything changing on the first floor? Okay, so then I'm just gonna rip this off and submit it.
Stairs for the second. Yeah, I mean, it's the same,
Stairs, he's putting stairs in
first.
to get from the first floor to the second floor. That's what's changing on the first floor. That's the only change.
No windows, no, yeah.
Okay.
This,
Okay, so exhibit 8 is the second floor plan
the,
proposed.
yeah, down, and then now it goes up and up, same area.
Yep.
Now, adding that farmer's porch on the second floor there, is that gonna,
It's not a farmer's porch, it's
well, you mentioned it.
oh yeah, farmer's porch is in the front.
Okay, on the outside, second floor outside.
Yeah.
Is that extending out 1 foot from the
It's
building?
gonna be the same, footprint as the jet, which is, same footprint, the overhang.
The existing overhang from the
Yeah,
roof.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a picture right here, you can see. 1 foot, 1 foot. Yeah, okay. Same thing.
Okay, so as existing with the existing
Yeah,
roof.
it's not going to get any further, but it's for water wise coming down, it makes sense to be even, but it's not gonna be big. Good question though. I would like to have it bigger.
Okay, think that that's pretty clear.
So I did the drawings myself, so now, Chris. Delaney has.
He's tightening them up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, he's good. Are there any, letters? There are no letters.
No, I don't. Yeah.
I had this time.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We do have an existing, in the file, the existing, variance on the property.
You have, that's what has reminded me,
Mm-hmm,
the floor plan,
mm-hmm,
floor plan. When we did go up, I put a big header. Bedroom will be right here. This wall comes out, up to here. Closet's gonna remain, but this wall comes up to make the living room big.
okay, so you're just removing a wall.
Yeah, and when we went up and did this, I already put the beam in there, so there's not really gonna be anything just taking down the wall.
Gotcha,
No structural.
okay.
So it's not an extra bedroom, it's replaced.
You're in town water and sewer,
Yes.
bedroom away. Okay. I'm gonna, it doesn't show it, so it's not. Okay, there's, so no letters from the butters, and, this is, anybody have questions? More questions?
Huh? 10 by 10 bedroom.
The bedroom and and they can't go.
We have to
out.
take turns going to the closet.
They
Sounds
can't-
good to me. That's definitely a hardship. I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you.
I'm gonna get my butt
This
kicked
isn't-
when I get out of here.
So it doesn't, your footprint is not increasing,
No.
so
We
your sideline setbacks are
We
remaining the
get to
same.
watch the sunset with that little deck.
Aw.
That's a hardship too.
All right, well, this is a public hearing. If anybody in the audience has comments, questions, now is the time. Okay, I'll make a motion to close the public hearing and take it under advisement. All in favor?
Thank you.
Okay, we have minutes. And we have discussions. Did everybody read the December? I forgot that we had that December meeting. Did anybody read the minutes yet? We had, remember we had that very fast December meeting, may not have been there.
Yes, I read it.
Okay,
Does it matter if it's still marked out?
yes.
He said it would be a I. Okay, I got it. Okay. That means all the 15 minutes.
So, is everybody still reading them?
Didn't notice there at the bottom. I thought it was just the schedule.
Motion to approve the minutes, December 5th.
Second. Any discussion? Other than Mark's name? All in favor? Aye. Great. Okay, so how's everybody feeling about Grace's Cove?
No problem with part of
Yeah, I don't have any issue with it. It's logical. It's actually, I feel like it kind of almost brings it more into conformance. As far as the abutters concerns, like Steve, that was not before us, but it's, I don't think it's increasing the traffic flow by any means. Yes. So, I think we have to respect abutters, letters and opinions and. Yeah, they're two different, it's a different, yeah. Okay, does anybody want to write this?
Well, I will, but I'm gonna need some help with the numbers. You're with the new, well, the new, you guys have to say hardship and,
Well, the risk,
aren't there some changes in what
Yeah.
we normally do?
well, Karen, yeah.
And I'll send you a clean copy. Okay, so.
Okay, and then how about Jennifer's? No problem. Okay. And does somebody want to write that? Yeah. The hardship, the real hardship there is the size that they can't expand. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes, email me and I can at least email you their previous.
And then,
Thank you.
thanks, Peggy. There's something else we had to just go over, not meeting, what was it? There's one other thing.
Well, election of officers was not.
Oh, election of the officers. That's a joke. It just kind of happens. Emotion, I'll make motion to adjourn. That it just happens when the town council sends you the letter saying, you've been appointed to the zoning board for another 20 years. It's like.
Thank you, guys.
Federal.
Want to